Oh, it's you. All right, come on in. Welcome to the bodybuilding bunker. And this is the part 3 of the Relapse series, the video about the relapse that happened. So I'm just a continuation now. It is July 7th. I've been out for a week. So I will tell you, how I feel in this video and the things that I'm doing to stay clean and sober. So, all right, let's do a tour first. Why not? So we'll start with the living room here. Well, it's all one big room, right? So it's like you'll see, it's like a bachelor with ADHD. You'll see what it is. But here's the couch, the table, the nice TV. And the TV, she bought that. It's actually an older model. It's 3D, but it does the job done, right? And the cool thing is that if the muscle mention it comes to an end, we'll be able to gather here. I have enough chairs for everybody, for video game night or whatever. And this is, I just set that up this week. It's like a little meditation corner. Yeah. See that? All right. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Little spiritual corner. Library. So this here is this is the part that's kind of like not done, but I'm gonna put a squat rack here, I think. But for now, you know what it is? It's the beer struggle corner. It's where I do the beard stuff. Yeah. Got some balm. I got some perfume. Oh, this is cool too. Straight blade to really have a nice finish. But yeah. So look here, the cool thing is that the place came with this. It's a multi-station.
That's crazy.
I know. So
It came with that.
it came with that. So that's hilarious, right? And look at the mirrors. It's like it makes the place look even bigger, and it's perfect for posing. For example, here, if you look at the lighting, like the overhead like that. Once I get in shape again, it's gonna be good. So we'll be able to practice posing here. And now we go to the bed section. It's not a bedroom. Yeah, king size, and I love this chest. It's been there since I'm a kid. Sometimes my mom has stuff. I just like to have stuff that. It's good to have stuff since stuff you had when you were a kid. You keep them forever. Yeah, but look at that bed, Victorian wood. It's nice. I put a TV there, right here. Yeah, and I'm gonna actually change the TV because this is the one I had at the mansion. But I can't switch it up because it's smaller, so I'll put it in front of my bed instead. This is I just set that up for the video, rushed. That was very annoying. I built all this with a little 4mm Allen key. Yep. So there's 3 levels. There's this one, and then there's this one here. This one here is for the stool. I want that stool here, and that stool is can move around, so you're not too lazy. So that's a little bit higher, and then it's even lower, so I can rotate. Because humans are not supposed to be sitting for hours on our asses. So it actually feels good to work standing up. That was a surprise. Antoine relapsed.
It's a ballad.
Tours by Seth. What to help him next? That was dramatic. So in here, walk-in closet.
Wow.
Cool, right? Look at all the ready-wear shoes. Code AV10, readywear.com. Yeah. All right, and now let's move on to where the abs are made. Because abs are made not in the gym, they're made in the kitchen. You heard that corny comment before? Little supplement cupboard, but the ones I use daily are here mostly. Code AV, AsianMuscle.com. And the candy. For no, not for me. For anybody who has a sweet tooth.
For the
Yeah.
dentist upstairs.
Yeah, exactly. This is I'd make them add new clients, but get in the cavities. Oh, in the bathroom here. Yeah, shower. It's pretty cool. So I was actually cooking breakfast, and I have this steak here. Let's see if I did it right. Doesn't look bad at all.
Smells good.
Smells good. Yeah, I don't like smell. All right, let's see.
Did you barbecue that?
No, what I did is I high heat, like just a little bit on each side, and after that I just put it 9 minutes in there. But I wonder if it's too much. We'll see. I like medium rare, but I don't know what I did here. So we'll see. No, not bad.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Maybe next time I'll do like 7 minutes or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut that, put it in the plate. I'll sit down over there, then we're gonna have a little chat. Week after the rehab. And I decided to do a thing called 90-90 with the meetings, which means for 90 days, I'll do one meeting a day. And some people are like, oh my God, no recovery. Like, oh, that's a big order. But the thing is, did I ever miss a meal while prepping? Did I ever miss a minute of cardio while prepping? Did I ever miss a training with Big Mike while prepping? No. So I'm using the same discipline now with bodybuilding with recovery. And there's still some things I forget to do, like I forget to pray sometimes, because it's weird, because in rehab you have all these nice habits, because you go there, it's a different environment, it's easy to make new habits, but then you go back into your other environment, and then it's like the environment tries to like get you back to like other habits, which is normal. So you gotta be conscious, you gotta find tricks and stuff, and to have the new habits. And that's actually why I wanted to move here in the first place. I was like, I found that my state of mind and that dimension was like not good anymore. So actually, I'm gonna move and start a new life and stuff. But you know what's funny? I actually did the same mistake back in 2014. I was like, I couldn't stop using drugs in Montreal. I was like, I'll move to Toronto with this girl. But the thing is, the problem follows you, right? It's like, but I just realized that, oh, maybe did I do that? But I wanted my own place. I was tired of like being in the West Wing there. The kitchen freaking sucked. You remember that kitchen? It sucked. It sucked. I had like, for half the time there, I had one stovetop working, and then finally, after a year, I got two of them working. But yeah, it wasn't good. There was no ovens, nothing. So here, no, the kitchen is pretty cool. So when I saw that, actually, Sam found this, and then we went to see it together. It's the first place I saw. I was like, oh, I think I want this one. I got pretty lucky. I mean, every time I moved and I got to a new place, I never looked much. I see a one or two, and I'm like, oh, I want, usually I want the first one. It's like luck, I guess. But this is great. The gym is like 7 minutes away, and I got everything I need here. I'll have a place like to do cardio, a little bit, get a pump if I want. A place to work here with this desk. And then the bed, king bed. First time in my life I have a king bed. It's fully furnished, so it's good. And the kitchen is way bigger, so that's nice. That's very nice. And I got enough room for all my clothes, almost enough room. So yeah. But since I came back, I didn't turn the TV on once.
Really?
No. I watched some TV last night with Sam, but other than that, I didn't turn it on once by myself at all.
Wow.
So yeah, because I'm just really focusing on like, if I sit down to watch TV, like what else can I do instead? There's so much thing I have to do. Like my place is not set up. I got to work out. I got to do all kinds of things. And in the evening, I always have a meeting around 7. So that takes a lot of my day. So my days are pretty much right now, like I wake up, do a little morning routine here. I usually clean up a little bit, and then I make breakfast or a few meals for the day. Then I go to the gym, I work out, and then in the afternoon I either have a client sometimes, like once a week so far, but I'm going to get some more clients. So if you're in the GTA and you want to get some trainings with me at Pure Muscle Fitness, it is available now. And we're opening actually the Pure 2.0 next Friday. But yeah, so then I come back here. I've been doing art every day almost, so I like that. I started rehab, acrylic paint, and then I was like, oh, I was trying to do like some, with art I found that it's really, because when I do art, I don't think about other stuff right now. It's like I get like in the task at hand, and that's really good. When you find something else that gets you like in the moment and get into a flow state, you run with it, right? So I've always liked art, so sometimes I would do it in the afternoon usually, a little bit at night. But I go on FaceTime with my mom sometimes, and she does arts and crafts with her mom and her sister. So I join with them, and I do my own things, and they knit and they do arts and crafts. So art is now part of my life, I guess, in my recovery, and I like it. It's like now, and the thing is that I don't need drugs to do art. sometimes like you would think like, oh, drugs will make art better or whatever. But I find that when I was on drugs, I was just running away from everything that I'm, well, everything that I'm, that's productive and like that feels good to do in the long term, right? Like instant gratification was the thing that fucked me up pretty much because I felt bad. You know the story, like I've explained it before, but feel bad. My brain knows a way to feel good right away that I found in the past, and now because of my past, I'm like stuck with this now. It's funny, like because of a few mistakes I've done when I was younger, because I felt like a certain way, my whole life is like changed. So if you're a kid and you're 20 years old, think twice about popping some pills. Um, but all that was because of my childhood. I can't explain the last video. But now this video is like I want to show you like the recovery plan that I have a little bit. So I just found that this morning, and it's crazy because I was waiting for this desk to be set up so I could actually have this. I want to have a cork board like I said here, but this is the recovery plan I did. Here, Antoine's committed to working with sponsor Aaron with the steps and talking so I call my Aaron every day almost. Every day I call him. If I don't call him, I text him. And I got to get some phone numbers of other people in recovery. 12-step meetings. Yeah, 90 and 90. There's some meetings there. Work with a psychotherapist. Yeah, so I see a psychotherapist named Len every Monday. So I was seeing him before, but now we just keep going. And yeah, so working on cognitive distortions, emotional regulation skills, and healthy relationship skills. And then I committed to rebuilding his personal relationships with his father and his friends. So that's just some stuff that are, yeah, so all these papers here are like all stuff that I gathered through the rehab, and because I paid some money for it, I'm gonna keep all the papers, right? And the goal is that I'm gonna, maybe once every 2 days, or I'm gonna review some, and then, for example, here here it's easy, it's pretty cool. Look, complacency and recovery, avoiding the relapse trap. Because what got me was being complacent. Being complacent means, for those French Canadian people, means that when you think you're good, then you slack off. I'm good. You stop doing the work. You just stay immobile. And the thing is, anything that stops moving, that's alive, dies. Think about that for a second. So yeah, common warning signs that you stop going to meetings. That's the one I highlighted. You stop serving others, like giving back. I don't know if you guys noticed, but during like the last year, I didn't do as much like recovery content. I wonder why. You stop taking advice. You become stubborn, and to prevent that, you recognize you're complacent. You start setting some goals. You pick up the phone, call people. Like when you feel bad. So these are all the kind of things that they will show us in rehab. That's just one of the many things. Get accountable, that's very important. That's what I'm doing right now, pretty much. It's helping you, some of you guys for sure, either like helping you with your own addiction problems or helping you learning more about it, maybe because everybody knows somebody who's like suffering, right? So, but the main thing is that this is helping me, yeah. So, yeah, lots of things like the wise mind is like we have an emotional mind, which like we will act with emotion, and then we have a reasonable mind where it's the opposite. It's kind of cold-hearted, right? But the most important thing is to be in the middle. You have an emotion that you kind of rationalize, like what was the right thing to do. Just things like that. Spirituality here. There's some classes on that. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. I mean, we kind of covered all of it in that rehab because I think recovery is like CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, mixed with the spiritual, with the higher power. And then you mix that up with like the 12 steps, which is actually those two combined, if people don't know that. So yeah, but the main thing, I'm gonna say in one sentence, to get clean and sober if you have an addiction, it's gonna be simple. You accept that you're an addict and that you need help and that your life, you can't control it and that you're controlled by drugs. You accept that. You seek help, and then that help is with a group. You're going to be somewhere with other people who are like you or helping you. And then you're helping them at the end. And with that, you have a spiritual higher power. You have a higher power. You believe in God, or it can be nature, it can be anything. So admit you're fucked up. Seek the help. Get the help from the people. Be open-minded, willing, and honest. And then to close the loop, give back, and with underneath all that, higher power. Pretty simple, right? Simple program, but it's pretty hard sometimes. So here, look, there's some goals here: exercise, because it's a discharge plan. Exercise, diet, and dental. So blood work. So it's just things I was already doing besides dentist. So I put that on there. That was easy for me to do. But look, mental, emotional. What's the goal? Continue with my psychotherapist, work on my relationships, journal every day. And my journal was actually, it's in there right now, but I started writing this one here. But then my psychotherapist was like, he has an Excel sheet of all these journals since 2008. I'm like, in rehab, I didn't have a computer, right, most of the time, so I was writing, but last night I started doing it on my computer. So I was wondering, like, I'm gonna try it on a computer because writing down is harder, but sometimes it's more organic, I find. So, but I'm gonna still try it on my computer because if my psychotherapist does his on his computer, probably doesn't matter, right? And then aftercare. These are Zoom aftercare meetings from the rehab. So next Saturday there's one. I'm gonna join. I'm gonna see my friends from inside too, so that's gonna be fun from inside the rehab. And socially, blah blah blah. Oh, like decoration, home space. I already started doing that, right? With my art, and then I'm gonna buy like AA, like the 12 steps. I'm gonna put them somewhere, just so every day I see it, right? So I could drill it into my head that this is what I am, this is what I do. And here it says, balance my life, balance lifestyle. Because I used to be just for 2020 all prep, all bodybuilding, and then when that was over, I was done. And actually, Ishii told me something interesting that's pretty smart. People were obsessed. It's like there's like if you start getting obsessed about a show, I'll take me for example a show. It's like a train, right? The train gains momentum, and then when the show stops, the train doesn't stop. So where are you going? Usually you go where the brain knows. Sometimes you go back to your default settings. You go back in the past where it's dark and stuff. So you gotta really recalibrate where the train is going because it's not gonna stop. If a car stops like this, a train takes miles to stop. So mine crashed and burned. So that's a good analogy that she told me. And he is the same way, right? Anybody who's somewhat successful in a certain area, and athletes or just people who are business people, entrepreneurs, they all kind of obsess about something, but they have the train going. But if their thing stops, there's an end date, like a show. Where does it go after that? So just think about that. If right now you're obsessing over work, obsessing over things like that, over a show, over training, what if it's taken away from you? Where's that train going to go? Just be mindful of that. And here it says create meditation corner. Hey, I did that. I did it last week. Family, see mom, see dad, the whole family. I'm doing that next week. Here, spiritual, 12 steps, just for today, it's a book that from the NA, meditation and prayer. The prayer, meditation I didn't do properly so far. That's what I mean. Sometimes it's realistically, if you say all these things, there are things you will fail to do, but you just don't give up. You gotta remind yourself. I have alarms on my phone and stuff to do that. But I used to pray before every meal in rehab. But then I came here, I eat my meals, and I forget. That's weird. Why did that happen? The environment is different. Give back to the world. With I said 5 videos on Relapse. So we're number 3 right now. Recovery content online. Blah blah blah. Art. Yeah, art. So I've been doing art. The people helping me here, my house situation, that was really easy for me because some people don't have place to go, right? Like me when I was before, after my 3rd rehab, I went to a shelter because I had that was not supposed to be there. I don't know if you heard the story before, but they sent me to a shelter, Salvation Army. So I was living with homeless people. I don't want to say bum. I just said bum. Shit. Homeless people. So I was living with them. They were downstairs with the bunk beds. I had a little room the size of this, of my office. That was my bedroom, my room, my apartment. Yeah. So I'm grateful that I have all that I have right now because I've had nothing. I remember I took a picture. I had to find it of the money I had. It was like change in a box. That's what I had all in my life, and debt. This is the current painting I'm doing.
What do you call it?
I don't know yet. I don't call my paintings. I should give them name. Well, is there do artists do that? They give them names?
Oh yeah.
Come here, painting, 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 painting. Come here.
I mean, just like this could be
Oh yeah.
the brain, or
Well,
like
yeah. What I want to do is I wanted to have like a silhouette like that, and I wanted to like have like the smile, just like go over, and I want to put another eye maybe here, and so it's like, and then I wanted to put maybe like I will put the whole thing covered except a stripe on the eye here, and have like red spray paint. So you know, like a sensory thing on the eye,
yeah.
but like red at the end. And I want it to be like, you know, when sometimes you're showing the world a fake version, like you see the world like, yeah, you're happy, you're smiling, but it's like it's not real.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe it's that, but sometimes a lot of time I just start doing stuff, and then at the end I was like, oh, maybe that meant this. And I'll actually show you guys this one over here. I did it in the rehab, the first painting I did ever with acrylic. So there it is. But that here, one morning I woke up, I was like sad about and angry about something, and I put the blood with anger. Look at the stripe, they're like kind of like, I was like putting anger into it. And then I put blue paint here, and I was like smashing on the table like that for the drip to leave, as I was being really, really sad, right? So I literally put emotion in that painting. So that was cool. So maybe you guys could comment on what this painting means to you. You can pause it right now and analyze. There's this one here I did, and this was my second one. It's on a thinner canvas, but yeah, this one is like, you know, maybe what's the thing that will swallow your soul in a bad way, right?
I like that one.
Yeah, it's like a DMT trip or something. But yeah, this could be the mouth of addiction, right? And you're losing your soul. You're going in pieces and getting swallowed by this monster. So there's this one here. And now, yeah, the third one I'm doing is the one I just showed you guys. Here, but you know what, this I'm gonna wait to do something with it, but I'm gonna take the other one. The other one was just for fun, just practice, because I'm doing another style. It's like a skull, right? And I was thinking of using, where's the, oh, I have it right here. Okay, I'll do a little bit in front of you guys for fun. This one I don't care if I fuck it up. But sometimes when you don't care, that's the thing. I find that when you don't care, it works better. It's like sometimes the result is better. So with the other one, I'll have to slow down with the caring. We'll see what I'm gonna do. There you go. I thought about that yesterday. And the cool thing with art too is that I learned that why would I only limit myself to a brush or to just one type of, like, how do you call that? Not
Paint?
yeah, paint, but like
It's a medium.
medium.
Yeah, it's an art.
Thanks, Alora. Thanks, Big 3 Media.
There you go.
So why would I keep myself to just one type of medium or one type of media, right? I could add like some shit coming out, a sculpture or something, right? So I found that if I don't limit myself and I just have fun with it and not care too much what's happening, and don't have limits, and also don't think about the end result, because the goal is not even the end result. It's like the process, the journey. That's nice. So maybe that's also a metaphor for life. It's not about the end destination, because the end destination is in the grave. It's about the journey before you get there. That's important. Let's end on that. Comment, subscribe, press the like button. Let me know if you like this video. There's 2 more coming, all right? So have a nice day.